Buenas tardes, damas y caballeros. El día de hoy les quiero presentar mi proyecto creativo. I'm sorry. Sorry, you don't speak Spanish, guys. My name is Lilian Ramos, and today I want to present you my project. So what I'm doing today is a cemetery about... Hey guys, so now I'm going to talk about John G. Bennett. He was born June 8th, 1897. He was a mathematician, a philosopher, scientist raised in Italy. His ability to speak many languages helped him in so many ways. He joined the army when he was 20 years old. He got injured and experienced an out-of-the-body experience. This activity helped him to start his study in spirituality. In 1938, he became the head leader for British First Industrial Research. During his life, he got married 3 times. He was shy and quiet. He was an innovator who gained a lot of experience in the mine and coal industry. His similarity between the other creators is his curious mind for new skills. One of the similarities between this creator and me is the ability to speak more than one language. As you see at the beginning, I speak Spanish and I also speak English. A difference between me and this creator is the fact that I am not super intelligent and I just try really hard. Now I'm going to introduce to you A.E. Husman. His former name was Alfredo Edward Husman. He was born March 26, 1859. He was the eldest son of a family of 5 children. His mother died when he was still a child. He was 11 years old. He graduated from high school and then attended the University of St. John Oxford College. His formal education helped Husman to become one of the greatest poets of these times. His informal education was based on his personal life and sex orientation, which helped him to write a variety of poems about pastoral beauty, unacquired love, fleeting youth, grief, death, and patriotism. His style to write poetry was unique, marked by a romantic pessimism. The relationship with his brother Lawrence was really good because he was the editor of Husman's complete poems. Husman never got married because he was gay. During his years at college, he fell in love with his roommate, Moise Jackson, who was a heterosexual man. Despite his accomplishment, he was a lonely man with a pessimist personality, which was caused by the death of his mother at an early age. Husman chose to assemble his best unpublished poems to show them to his beloved friend Moise Jackson before his death. A similarity of this creator with the other creator is the fact that he struggled all his life with his sexuality, but he chose to write great poems instead of getting frustrated with his life. A similarity between this creator and me is the fact that I lost a parent when I was young. A difference between this creator and me is the fact that I did not get a full scholarship for college as he did when he attended Oxford College. I'm going to talk about Mary Shelley. She is the creator of Frankenstein. So let me talk to you a little bit more about her. Mary Shelley. She was born in England, August 30th, 1797. Her father was a philosopher and her mother was Mary Wollstonecraft, a feminist of the right of the woman in 1792. She lost her mother when she was still a baby. Her father remarried and her mother-in-law decided that Shelley didn't need a formal education. During her childhood and teenagers, she spent a lot of time in her father's home library, reading books to escape her life by daydreaming. Shelley's talent was evident that she published her first book in 1807 with the help of her dad. Her formal education was based on all the books that she read during her childhood years and teenagers. The story between Frankenstein and his creator was a representation of Shelley's own question about death and life. The fact Shelley lost her mother when she was still a baby, and then many relatives in different death incidents made the story of Frankenstein a reality in her life. Mary was a strong and knowledgeable woman. Mary also ran away with her future husband, the poet Perry, who she married eventually. At the age of 24, Mary was already a widow. A similarity between this creator and the rest of the creators is that despite her hard life, she never gave up and decided to write lots of beautiful and scary stories. A similarity between this creator and me is that she is a woman, and I'm a woman, and I'm an intelligent woman that can challenge this life with my own skills. Hey guys, now I want to introduce to you the famous writer of children's book, Maurice Sendak. Maurice Sendak was born June 10, 1928. He was born in New York City. His parents were Sarah and Felix Sendak. They were Jewish Poland immigrants. During high school, he got the opportunity to work for the All American Comics, where he began his life as an illustrator. In 1940, he met the famous editor Ursula Nordstrom, who was impressed by his creations. So she helped Sendak to publish his first book. This event marked his life and career as a children's book writer. His childhood was hard because he felt so much stress from his immigrant parents who came to the United States escaping the Holocaust. His older brother was his protector. Sendak was a philanthropist and generous man extremely concerned with the state of the world. He sacrificed his life, money, energy for this world, to make this world a better place for children. Sendak graduated from high school in 1946. He was a lucky man with minimum education. He discovered his life for illustration at an early age when he listened to his father imaginative stories. Memories from his childhood were full with grief and horror. During his life, he wrote more than 80 books with more than 7 million copies all around the world. There is almost no information about his romantic life. One similarity between Sendak and the rest of the creators is the fact that he had a hard life, but instead of getting frustrated, he used all those memories to send a message to children. A similarity between the creator and me is the fact that I love to inspire children to become better adults. A difference between the creator and me is that I'm not a good writer. I don't think I would ever be able to write children's book. Sendak died May 8, 2012, at age 83, 3 days after he suffered a stroke days earlier. Hello guys, now I'm going to introduce to you Leonardo da Vinci. During his life, he holds so many titles. He was a mathematician, a craftsman, a civil engineer, a poet, and an artist. Leonardo da Vinci was born April 15, 1452 in Italy. He was the son of Catarina and Messer Piero. He received little formal education beyond basic reading, math, and writing, but his artistic skills were evident. At the age of 14, he began an apprenticeship. During this time, he learned metalworking, leather art, painting. At the age of 20, he became a master artist, but continued working with Andrea Berroccio, his former mentor. During his life, he had many titles. As I was saying at the beginning, he was a mathematician, military engineer, painter, architect, inventor, draftsman, and sculptor. His greatest piece of art were the Last Supper and the Mona Lisa. He worked on as a military engineer for 17 years in his life. The job of painting was really important to Leonardo. He always thought that he was supposed to paint the man and his soul. So he started to study anatomy and the dissection of human bodies and animals to learn anatomy. He also studied botany, zoology, hydraulics, architecture, and he never got married, but was accused of sodomy. He was a curious man with a love of intellectual. He died at age 67 from natural causes. A similarity between this creator and me is that I love to learn new skills. A difference between this creator and me is that I am not that intelligent as he was. Hello everybody, so today I'm going to present my last creator. Her name is Karen Finley. She was born 1956 and raised in Chicago. She's a controversial artist. One of her most famous performances is We Keep Our Victims Ready. This performance was inspired in the tragic story of Tamara Brawley, a 15 years old girl who was raped and found smeared with excrement in a trash bag. During her performance, Karen covered her body with chocolate. Her message was that no matter how bad a woman is treated, she still knows how to dress for dinner. During her life, Karen got married twice and divorced twice. She never mentions anything about her family. Her education. She got a master's degree from the University of San Francisco, from the Art Institute of San Francisco in Fine Arts. A similarity between this creator and the rest of creators is the fact that she challenged the status quo of society. A similarity between this creator and me is the fact that I'm a woman and I love art. A difference is that I'm against all art that is related to sexuality. Thank you.